Welcome back to Action Hobbies. Here today to talk to you about gas magazines. I'm not going to go too in depth with it, but just some very basics, to help you win your way into the airsoft community effectively. Two types of magazine: CO2, gas. What's the difference? Simple, the gas that goes in them. But there is some golden rules. With the CO2 mag, put the cartridge in here, follow your instructions, do the bolt up, pierces the capsule. Go away and use. Gas gun, got a little valve here, sometimes they're on the back, fill it with gas. Effectively what you do is you put loads of gas in, invert it, always load upside down, because otherwise if you load it that way you're going to wonder why you only get 2 shots. You want liquid propane or butane to go in there. You load it, it will start hissing. When the hissing is equalised and stopped, which can be up to 10-20 seconds, sometimes 30 seconds if it's a large mag, or I say a rifle, that's the point the mag is filled. You don't just go pfft, and that's it. It's got to be properly filled. Now, a few bits pieces people ask me to give and say, my magazine leaks, I've only had it 6 months or whatever. Normally it's attributed just down to maintenance. There's a key rule of thumb. I always do it on all my guns. Top valve, once in a blue moon, push my thumb in there, put a tiny squirt of silicone spray in there, or a few oil droppers, silicone oil droppers. Same goes for a gas magazine. Effectively, push the valve in, tiny squirt of silicone spray, work it, done. But on a gas gun, I always put a tiny bit on the bottom valve here, tiny bit of gas on it, pushes the lube through, and the CO2 mag, you have a tiny little seal at the bottom there, same again. Keeps them maintained. Now, golden rule of thumb with CO2 mags: never leave your capsule in. I don't care if you're not going to use it for a day or two and then go back to it. Get into a habit of taking that capsule out. Yes, you're going to waste the gas that's in it, because you'll have to undo the bottom valve, vent any gas that's in, take it out. You leave the capsule in there for any long period of time, and it's easy to forget. 2, 3, 4 months, you go back to use it, your magazine's leaking. Why? CO2 over time, the capsule will wreck that bottom seal, because you've got so much pressure there from where you've done the capsule up. Eventually it damages that seal if you leave it in. So you must always take it out, no exceptions. And these are not cheap to replace. Gas mags are the opposite. Never leave a gas mag empty. If you leave a gas mag empty, the O2, the ozone, gets into them, lots of seals, causes seals to shrink, and then they leak like a sieve, and they need a rebuild or again rendered scrap. So rule of thumb is, if you've got a gas mag, don't need to fill it, leave a tiny bit of gas in at the end of use. CO2 mag, always take the gas out. Now, a little trick for you while we're still here: loading them. A lot of people will try and load through the top feeder here, and it is fiddly, and it's just a nightmare. Some magazines, not all, but where you can see the spring down the front, if you look carefully, you'll notice that goes slightly wider to the bottom. And there's a reason, because if I pull that all the way down and then put my speed loader on the bottom part, I can put ammo straight in by the bottom, because it's actually designed to do that. Makes life a lot easier loading. Anyway, that's one of our hints and tip guides out the way for today. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.